350 million years ago, Earth was a living nightmare. Imagine trekking through a prehistoric jungle where the air is thick, sweltering, and suffocatingly heavy. In the shadows of the swamp, giant insects crawl through the undergrowth and soar across the sky. These weren't just bugs, they were massive, terrifying predators. In this era, you wouldn't be the hunter, you would be the prey. But then, their long reign came to a sudden, mysterious end. They vanished without a trace. Why did this happen? What caused their total extinction? Beyond just climate change, scientists have uncovered a startling secret. During the Carboniferous Period, vast prehistoric jungles and swamps covered the entire planet. In this green wilderness, ancient insects were the absolute rulers. Imagine a world where dragonflies were as large as eagles and millipedes grew as long as a modern car. But how did they become so monstrous? The secret lies deep within their respiratory system. Unlike humans, insects don't have lungs. They rely on a network of tiny tubes called tracheae that deliver oxygen directly to their tissues. However, this biological system only works if the atmosphere provides enough high-octane fuel. That fuel was oxygen. In the Carboniferous, Earth was a literal oxygen factory. Massive forests died, but instead of rotting away like they do today, they sank into the oxygen-depleted wetlands. Layer after layer of organic matter accumulated, eventually becoming the massive coal deposits we mine today. This process trapped carbon dioxide underground and pumped oxygen levels up to a staggering 35%. Today, we only have 21%. In this hyperoxygenated world, insect breathing became incredibly efficient, allowing their bodies to swell to unimaginable sizes. They weren't just plant eaters, they were the most active predators of their time, hunting everything in their path with ruthless efficiency. However, this era was also a powder keg. With such extreme oxygen levels, a single bolt of lightning could turn an entire forest into a raging inferno. Even damp wood could be ignited by the smallest spark. But the true end came 305 million years ago. The lush, humid forests began to fragment into isolated patches. Swamps dried up. This was the Carboniferous rainforest collapse. During this time, new types of microbes appeared that could finally break down wood, releasing massive amounts of carbon dioxide back into the air. Oxygen levels plummeted, and the giants began to suffocate in the thinning air. Strangely, even when oxygen levels rose again later in history, the giants never returned. Why? Paleontologists analyzed over 10,000 fossils and found a definitive answer. The rules of the game had changed forever. About 150 million years ago, the first birds, like the Archaeopteryx, appeared. These were terrifying, agile aerial predators. Any insect that tried to evolve back into a giant was immediately spotted and hunted down with deadly precision. The birds had taken the stage, and the reign of the giant insects was over. So, would a human become a giant in that world? Actually, no. Our closed circulatory system and lungs aren't built for that environment. At first, the high oxygen might feel refreshing, but within a few breaths, you would suffer from hyperoxia, oxygen toxicity. Your head would spin, your vision would blur, and the very air you breathe would begin to destroy your cells from the inside out. If humans survived at all, we wouldn't be giants. We would likely evolve into small, high-metabolism mammals just to endure the deadly chemistry of those swamps. The age of giants is gone, and perhaps, for our sake, that's a good thing. Would you dare to spend a single night in the Carboniferous jungle? Let us know in the comments.